Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb. And I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I will get back up. Cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
Hiding All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Imagine live from the dojo, chapter 282, and we have an absolutely jammed-packed show here for you this evening. In a rare occurrence, your Imagine heavyweight champion, All That Braden Elliott, is going to be in action tonight in that ring, but it is not a one-on-one matchup. It is a tag team matchup. Your heavyweight champion, All That Braden Elliott, put the entire Imagine Wrestling locker room on notice. He is looking for a partner for himself to take on the special attraction. That's right, the father and son team of the Enigma Lucio DeVere and the Sideshow Psycho and Carney King Malachi Gage, and the man to step up and accept Braden Elliott's proposition, none other than Direwolf. We are also going to see a one-on-one matchup, non-title matchup between your current Central Pennsylvania champion, the Shape Jake Wiley, and extraordinary Xavier Deuce, and we have received a video package from the big star Dave Daniels, a man who's made it his personal business to both verbally and physically attack members of the Imagine Wrestling roster. And we're also going to get a special response about that video recording from your Chief Executive Officer, Kato. This is absolutely going to be one of those shows you're not going to want to miss. Imagine Live from the Dojo starts now.
Hello, Imagination, and welcome to another edition of Imagine Live. I'm your host, Mike Zeke, accompanied by my co-host, as always, one half of the Imagine Tag Team Champions, Jimmy, the high-flying hippie. Jimmy, how are we doing tonight, my friend?
Doing great, Mike Zeke. It's I, the guru of woohoo, back here on YouTube with episode 282. It's great to be here, Mike Zeke. We thank you for tuning in as always. Please hit that like. Please hit that subscribe and smash that notification bell. Stay up with all things Imagine Wrestling here on YouTube.
Glad to have you back, my friend.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next show, February 21st. Tickets are available. Get them at the website. VIP, very few available. So if you want to be VIP, first few rows, get your tickets. Get them now. Don't wait. Heath Slater's coming back to Imagine Wrestling. He will be there in the house live on February 21st. And I believe you'll be there. And I believe the Rocker Chris Sands will be back in the house with us as well. Rocker's doing pretty well. How are you feeling, man, after that TLC match?
I feel okay. Last week, not so much. What a war. You had to be there. If you haven't seen it, let me recommend the members program right here on YouTube for $9.99 a month. You can see all of our past events, just like last week's event.
Yeah, make sure you do that right after this show. But why don't we send it up to DC Bentley for the first match of the night? DC, take it away, my friend.
All right, thank you, Mike, and thank you, Jimmy. The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a non-title match with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, he is from right here in Altoona, Pennsylvania. He is extraordinary, Xavier Deuce. All right. All amped up as usual. Great to see you, extraordinary Xavier Deuce. I got to ask, before you engage in this matchup here with the Shape Jake Wiley, what do you make of that completely unsolicited attack that Dave Daniels engaged in upon you last week?
Well, I don't know who they got it, but he looking for the fight. I'm the guy to fight. And my future, it's coming on. It's coming on.
All right, thank you, extraordinary Xavier Deuce. It appears as if maybe a challenge has been issued. And now, his opponent, he is from the last house on the left. He is your current Imagine Central Pennsylvania champion. He is the Shape Jake Wiley. Jake, I have a very poignant question I do need to ask you. We just found out that the world beater Chris Coleman is going to be engaging in a rematch for the Imagine Central Pennsylvania Championship title on February the 21st. That is the man who just a few weeks ago left you laying in the ring. Do you have any fear leading into that matchup on the 21st facing the world beater Chris Coleman?
Fear? I don't fear anyone. And I guess we're going to add to the file of PV. You want more? You thought that you laid me out once? You didn't lay me out. You just turned me on. So you want to go one-on-one again for this? You can try to take her out. And you can try to take her from me. But the result is going to always remain the same. I was the first, and well, I will be the last.
All right. Thank you, Jake. I guess Project Viking continues on, but the match between extraordinary Xavier Deuce and the Shape Jake Wiley is coming up right after this.
I've got kids, yeah, I'm a dad. All of those habits I had to go. May sound strange, I just changed directions in the middle of the road. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. Now I've got kids.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with Chapter 282. Mike, Zeke, Jimmy the Hippie here, getting ready to call this matchup between our current Central Pennsylvania champion, Jake Wiley, and he will be facing the extraordinary Xavier Deuce.
Your referee, a man that never gets lost in the ring, but that's because he leaves a trail of donut crumbs. That's going to be John Williams. Tight collar and elbow lock up to start off here.
Xavier Deuce, the bigger of the two here. Jake Wiley, the Wiley veteran.
Clean break.
Ooh, swing and a miss. Big shot from Xavier Deuce.
Oh, Xavier Deuce taking too long there.
Swing and a miss again. Whoa, big chop.
No hesitation that time, though.
No, not at all. Irish whip into the corner. Big hip toss to Jake Wiley.
Very textbook hip toss. Learned that right here in Imagine Dojo.
Wow.
Xavier Deuce taking early control, sneaks in that side headlock. I like that, Mike Zeke,
Yeah,
not
man.
allowing that man to get to his feet.
And Jake Wiley's going to have a huge task ahead of him coming up on the 21st. Chris Coleman getting another opportunity at the Central Pennsylvania Championship. He's been talking about Project Viking PV for a couple of weeks now. What do you make of him saying that it turns him on? Oh, hey, wait! Hair pulling Wednesday. He's got a hold of Xavier Deuce's hair there. But to no avail. Going for the cover again. I mean, what do you make of this Project Viking? This is not the same Jake Wiley we knew a year ago, and especially not 2 years ago.
Absolutely not. Obviously looking at the world through a completely different lens. John Williams almost takes a shot there from Jake Wiley.
Oh, hey! Come on, Jake. Pulling the referee in front of Xavier Deuce. Oh, now he's biting him right in front of the referee, Jimmy. This is what I'm talking about, man. Just underhanded tactics, just doing things that are unordinary. He looks like the Jake Wiley that I know, but I don't recognize the man in the ring.
And then that wrist lock ripped down, driving the insertion joint of the shoulder of Xavier Deuce hard into that mat. Jake Wiley's found a way to be in control here, Mike Zeke.
Oh, man.
Which is kind of a interesting sentence to say, because Jake Wiley doesn't really seem too in control of himself.
Yeah.
But he's definitely in control of this matchup.
It's a great observation, Jimmy.
Man, we've seen this before.
No, come on. Don't let him do this. Come on, John. I don't know how this is legal, Jimmy. I have no idea how this is a legal move. No, don't do it, Jake. Come on.
He can injure this kid.
No, come on.
The amount of torque on that arm. The arm's not meant to bend that way. Xavier Deuce writhing in pain here.
Man, I might be in trouble here, Jimmy.
Jake Wiley not done
No,
yet.
not going for the cover. No! Just driving his shin bone into the forearm. Xavier Deuce now goes for the cover. Just a 2 count, says referee John Williams.
Nice cover there by Jake Wiley. Really tucks that other arm inside and really cradled him high, really trying to win this match early. Xavier Deuce in a bad way here after that arm rip from Jake Wiley. I don't even know what else to call it.
Oh, man. Not just wrenching that arm on the bottom rope, Jimmy.
Great shot from our camera crew there as Jake Wiley weaponizes this ring. Thank you all for tuning in here on a Wednesday. Imagination turning out strong as always for this weird version of Jake Wiley.
Come on!
He's trying to dislocate the arm.
Good Lord.
Xavier Deuce. Absolutely vile offense here, Mike Zeke.
Yeah, using his environment to his advantage here. His champion, Jake Wiley. Just having his way with Xavier Deuce. It was really the first time I feel like I've seen Xavier Deuce, in a little bit of trouble here. And Imagine Wrestling, Jimmy. He's grapevining the arm now, Jimmy. Oh, no!
It's a modified short arm scissors. Very interesting submission hold there.
Yeah, and Xavier Deuce is far and away from the ropes here.
Better watch you don't get that shoulder down to that. This could end up as a pin.
Yeah, referee John Williams is in great position here. As we just said, oh, wait! He's trying to bridge him back.
Trying
He
to roll
doesn't
him up.
quite have the shoulders down. Now he does! Whoa! Just a 2 count.
Great officiating from John Williams right in there.
Oh!
Jake Wiley with the Muay Thai clench. Xavier Deuce fighting back.
Jake Wiley pushes him off. Big boot from Jake Wiley. Down goes Xavier Deuce. In for the cover again. 1, 2, just a 2 count, says referee John Williams. Wow. Unbelievable here, Jimmy.
Look at this outfit from Jake Wiley, Mike Zeke.
Yeah, what do you
Looks
make
like,
of this?
looks like Vaughn Kaiser from Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
Yeah, he does.
We've seen this before.
Oh, come on. I don't like this, man.
Remember Jim Breaks on World of Sport doing something very similar.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Good Lord.
Sends Xavier Deuce airborne off that mat. John Williams in there to check him. Xavier Deuce writhing in pain here. You can hear him screaming out.
Yeah, he says he's good, but he's saying it in a screaming way, Jimmy. Oh, my God.
Jake Wiley looking like a bad G.I. Joe villain here with this outfit, just stomps away at that hurt arm.
He's so malicious. I'm just driving Xavier Deuce into the mat, and now driving his knee into the point of the elbow again, Jimmy.
Repeatedly, this time face down.
No,
Oh, he's
your arm doesn't bend
hyperextended.
that way. Come on.
He's going to dislocate that elbow, Xavier Deuce.
Referee John Williams can stop this at any point if he feels like Xavier Deuce can't defend himself. Jake Wiley just let go of him. I mean, he had him firmly in control there while referee John Williams checks on him.
I don't think there's an ounce of quitting Xavier Deuce. I think he would get that arm dislocated and probably still continue to fight here. John Williams might have to make a decision.
What's Jake Wiley doing?
He's got the title belt.
I mean, he should be paying attention to Xavier Deuce. Why is he giving him this time to get up?
How unsanitary is that? He just licked that title belt.
He's been licking the belt since he had it.
I'm going to puke.
Jake Wiley.
Is he going to leave?
Like he's giving Xavier Deuce enough time to get up to his feet. This is unbelievable. Picks the belt back up. What the hell is he doing? Come on, Jake!
He didn't need to do that.
Yeah. What the hell was that?
Referee John Williams calls it your winner by disqualification, Xavier Deuce.
He had no reason to do that.
He wanted to do that. He didn't need to do that.
How evil do you have to be to... He clearly had the match, was in control of the match. Xavier Deuce, as I had said earlier, this is the first I've seen him in any kind of real danger, and then he stoops to the level of using his championship belt to get it disqualified. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Absolutely makes no sense. The vile, what do we look at? Sociopath? Is Jake Wiley?
Psychopath? Can we say that? Can I say that?
How long is this going to go on before something has to be
I
done,
don't know,
Mike Zeke?
man, but hopefully somebody addresses it because that was uncalled for.
Disgusting.
Speaking of uncalled for, we have a video that was sent in to us by the big star, Dave Daniels. Why don't we go ahead and take a look at that right now?
Hello again, Imagination. It's me, the big star. You know, I've had to spend this past week being harassed by each and every one of you. Yeah, you, the Imagination. Everybody's been asking me why, big star. Why did you brutally attack and super kick one of the most talented and up and coming and special superstars of Imagine Wrestling, Xavier Deuce? Well, unfortunately for Xavier, he's just collateral damage in all of this, and this might make you all happy, you see. I have failed here. Yes, I have failed because the problem is that I've only gotten the attention of the Imagination. I have yet to hear from you, Kato. What, do you not care about Xavier Deuce? Is Xavier Deuce beneath you like the rest of the Imagine roster? It's like I told everybody last week, I know Kato. I know Kato real good, and that's why I'm here to do everybody a favor. You see, when Kato announced that he was going to retire in July, that means that for the next 6 months, he is going to steal the spotlight. It's going to become the Kato show, and I am here to make sure that does not happen. I have already retired one man from in-ring competition, and that's DC Bentley. And Kato, if you don't have the balls to give me the opportunity to end yours in the middle of that ring, then I guess I'm just going to have to find some other way to do it. You might want to stop worrying about being some feature in Muscle and Fitness magazine and start worrying about the big star. Have I got your attention yet?
All right, ladies and gentlemen of the Imagination. First of all, I'd like to make a brief statement that Imagine Wrestling does not endorse any of the things that came out of the mouth of the big star Dave Daniels in regards to extraordinary Xavier Deuce or our chief executive officer here at Imagine Wrestling, Kato. And personally, I find them to be contemptible, reprehensible, and I think I know someone who may share a very similar sentiment, someone who I know is very near and dear to your hearts, ladies and gentlemen of the Imagination. I'm talking about our Chief Executive Officer here at Imagine, Kato. Kato, it is a pleasure to see you. You and I have had many, many conversations on how I feel about the big star Dave Daniels, but I'm not quite sure I know where you stand, especially in light of these recent circumstances. Would you like to shed some light on where you stand with the big star?
I would. If you'll indulge me with a little bit of time, if your arm gets tired, just tell me.
I'll give you the Iggy.
I'd like to share a story, if you don't mind. The story of the big star, Dave Daniels. In October of 2001, I had opened my first ever wrestling school in Tyrone, Pennsylvania. And about 2 months later, a young 18-year-old kid walks through the door. His name is Dave. And when I meet him, I think, this kid is too small, and he just doesn't have what I'm looking for. But then, over the next few months, Dave proved me wrong. He was as tough as the day is long. He was really smart. And so over the next 7 years, I ran KCW here in Altoona over at the Frankstown Armory. And during that 7 years, Dave Daniels and I, despite everything he sort of, all of his shenanigans, all the things he did, behind the scenes, Dave and I got very close. I would certainly call Dave a friend. I'd call him a brother. And because of the age gap, I'd almost look at Dave as a son. But then in September of 2009, after 7.5 years, I had to take a break. I had to shut down KCW. I was exhausted. I was doing everything. I was physically, mentally, emotionally. I was completely spent. I was exhausted. And a funny thing happened. A guy who constantly called, constantly text, all of a sudden, those lines of communications ended. I couldn't get a return text. I couldn't get a return call. I couldn't hear anything from Dave. About 4 years later then, another company popped up here in Altoona. And while I wasn't the owner, it was a company called Power Wrestling. So in 2013, suddenly I hear from the big star Dave Daniels again. And it's almost like old times. I'm getting all the calls. I'm getting all the texts. We're hanging out. We're having a lot of fun behind the scenes. And so for about a year, it was like the old days. Dave and I were very tight again. but for reasons not of my own, because it wasn't my company, I was just there as a matchmaker, Power Wrestling also went out of business. And wouldn't you know who won the pony? Suddenly, I'm not hearing from Dave Daniels anymore. In that moment, a guy that I saw as a friend, a brother, and a son suddenly disappeared again. And a very cold reality hit me at that time for the very first time. Dave Daniels never saw me the way I saw him. He saw me as a guy that facilitated wrestling, facilitated a spotlight for him. I was never his friend. I was just a guy that made it possible for him to wrestle in a town that he lived in. As much he doesn't want to claim it, he's from here. Fast forward a few more years. We start Imagine Wrestling. Wouldn't you know it? After years of not hearing from Dave Daniels, guess who I hear from? Guess who wants to hang out? Guess who wants to call? Guess who wants to talk? Guess who wants to be in the spotlight again? Dave, you attacked my guy Xavier Deuce last week. You called me out by name. I've been down this road. Now not just with you, but with lots of guys. Guys who only see me as a guy who facilitates wrestling. While I have lived in heartbreak and disappointment at a guy like you, Dave, who didn't see me the same way I saw them. So you want to match with me on February 21st? No. You wanted my attention? You don't have it. I'll be damned if I'm going to spend another sleepless night filled with disappointment from a guy who isn't worth my time. Big Star, you can go to hell.
All right, that was your Chief Executive Officer here at Imagine Wrestling, Cato, with a walk down memory lane and the souring of associations between himself and the Big Star Dave Daniels, who not only does not have Cato's attention, he also does not have a match with Cato on February the 21st. That's a revelation. Back to you, Mike and Jimmy.
Thank you, DC Bentley. The Big Star Dave Daniels is not used to not getting the things that he wants, so it'll be interesting to see how he responds to not getting the attention that he is so yearning for.
Yeah, it's crazy that I wrestled for all three of those companies mentioned.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've also been involved in all three of those companies, Mike Zeke.
I sure have.
We've been doing this for far too long, both of us.
Yes, sir, we have. You know what you've been doing for a very, very long time, successfully, I might add. And I figured it out. That's why you wear sunglasses all the time. It's because the colors of your tie-dye are so bright that you have to wear shades.
Oh, yeah. I don't want to burn out the retinas.
Yeah, no,
tie-dye's so bright it hurts. Price is so cheap, it's unbelievable. Check out my company. That's Flying Hippie Tie-Dye. Hit me up on Facebook personally or on my Flying Hippie Tie-Dye page. Place an order or catch us at any Imagine Wrestling live event. We always got a merch table there. Best tie-dye in Central PA, baby. Flying Hippie. Thank Imagine Wrestling for this time.
100% best tie-dye I've ever worn, purchased. And for your listening pleasures, ladies and gentlemen, the Bent Mike Podcast is coming to you from Spotify. Episode 34 dropped about 30 minutes ago. Live, all the way live. Make sure you listen to it after you watch this show. Episode 34, DC Bentley and I get into all the Royal Rumble chaos and the state of our favorite season as far as professional wrestling goes. So make sure you tune in. Thank you, Imagine Wrestling, for this time. And I've been saying it all night. If you haven't gotten your tickets for February 21st, after the main event and after this show, make sure you go to the website, get your tickets. If you want VIP, you better get them fast because I guarantee you by the weekend they're going to be NWO sold out. So get your tickets for the next volume show, February 21st. Heath Slater will be there. We just heard that Jake Wiley will be defending the Central Pennsylvania Championship against the world beater Chris Coleman. A lot of other great matches are going to be announced over the coming weeks, so make sure you get your tickets for the next volume show.
We always say there's never a bad seat in the house. at Imagine Wrestling. Catch us on the home court at the Juniata Civics Association building. That is February 21st. Tickets on the website. Heath Slater will be there. He's got kids, and if you got them, you can bring them. Family-friendly entertainment. No one better than Imagine Wrestling. Come check us out the 21st.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the main event of the evening. DC Bentley, take it away, my friend.
All right, thank you, Mike, and thank you, Jimmy. The following contest is your Imagine Live from the Dojo Chapter 282 main event and is a tag team rules match. Introducing first, they are the father and son tag team of the Special Attraction, the Sideshow Psycho, Malachi Gage, and the Enigma, Lucio DeVere.
DC Bentley, the roast.
You got it. Allow me to assist. All right. Sideshow Psycho, Lucio DeVere, I got to ask you guys, why are you so insistent upon antagonizing the Imagine Heavyweight Champion, all that Braden Elliott? You have better things to focus upon. You know you are going to be facing the current Imagine Tag Team Champions, the Classic Rockers, on February the 21st in a rematch for those very titles. Why don't you focus your energies there?
Hey, I'll tell you what, DC Bentley, well, that's news to me, but I'm glad to see that Imagine Wrestling Management has finally taken it upon themselves to do something right and give who you came to see a tag team title match so we could take back the championships that we never should have lost in the first place. Now, you say that we're antagonizing Braden Elliott. The way I look at it, it's the other way around. He came here last week and unprovoked, he punched my father in the face.
Unprovoked?
Unprovoked.
I think he took a swing at him.
He did no such thing. He was extending his hand to shake his hand. Just like that. Like a gentleman would do. And if Braden Elliott had any manners, he would have returned that handshake. But he's scared of us. That's why the whole last year, neither of us got a match for his heavyweight championship. Because he knows for a fact that we would take it away from him in a moment. But he can run all he wants. My grand plan is inevitable. We are coming for you. Tell him, Lucio DeVere.
That's right. Braden knew he wasn't capable of going against either of us one-on-one. That's why we never had a chance, and that's why he tried to find a partner tonight. But we know how well it's worked out for Braden and tag team partners. His last partner smartened up and turned on him. So how do you think it's going to work for you now, Braden, against the greatest father-son team anywhere in the business? You know, you act like you're the golden goose. You're so good, you don't need to ever wrestle on this show. But mark it on the calendar. Braden Elliott is actually wrestling tonight. But what you don't realize is we're the special attraction. We're who people came to see, and we're still here every week. And we're going to destroy you. We're going to prove to you why it doesn't matter whether you have a partner or whether you're by yourself. The special attraction are the greatest father and son team ever.
All right. Well, thank you, Special Attraction. Without further ado, their opponents, they are, one of which is the Imagine Heavyweight Champion, all that Braden Elliott, and Dire Wolf. All right. Champ, good to see you. Dire Wolf, good to see you as well. I have something weighing on my mind, and I know the Imagine Nation does as well. Dire Wolf, why did you find it incumbent upon yourself to accept the challenge laid out by Braden Elliott?
You know, I'm young, I'm hungry, and I'm eager to learn. I'm eager for competition, and that's exactly what Braden Elliott offered here today. And you know what? I gotta be honest, I might be a little selfish. I'm looking to turn my fortune around here in Imagine Wrestling. I think teaming with the champ, getting this big win, is long overdue. And I'm gonna do it for everybody that was cheering me on, sending me well wishes and prayers last week. I'm doing it for all of you and anybody who's been watching Imagine Live looking for that win with Dire Wolf.
All right, thank you, Dire Wolf. If I was trying to break a losing streak, I myself might team up with all that Braden Elliott, who's on one heck of a winning streak as of late, champ.
Well, if you look across the ring, you see the 0.01% of germs that Lysol couldn't kill. And, well, they stand over there. Look at them. They're laughing right now. Everything's a joke around here. They're two goofballs that needed punched in the face for a long time. And I requested to take them on myself, but they wouldn't let me wrestle two people. So Direwolf stepped up, and I thank you. I'm happy to have him. So, you know, tonight, the job's going to get done because Direwolf and Braden Elliott won't back down.
All right. Braden Elliott won't back down. He doesn't back down from the hot stuff either. If you want some hot stuff, it's coming at you right after this.
I've got kids, yeah, I'm a dad. All of those habits I had to go. May sound strange, I just changed directions in the middle of the road. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. Now I've got kids.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back live with your main event of Chapter 282. We got the special attraction taking on Hot Stuff Braden Elliott and Direwolf.
You know, referee John Williams, his doctor told him that elbow's fine. He said, I want a second opinion. So the doctor said, your haircut's awful also. We're underway here.
Champion looks to be in great shape, as always.
Lucio DeVere wisely grabbing a quick side headlock there.
Nice side headlock by the champion. Reversal by the veteran, the Enigma, Lucio DeVere. Off the rope. Oh, big shoulder tackle from Lucio DeVere.
Hard fall there for Braden Elliott. Really slammed that man.
Big hip toss from the champion.
Textbook hip toss there. Really cut off the road of Lucio DeVere. Flipped him straight over. That mohawk clears the mat. Lucio DeVere lands flat on his back.
First tag of the evening here. Malachi Gage just slightly out of range to get the tag. Referee John Williams slightly out of position for that count there.
In comes the dire wolf. You know, a hungry wolf is a very dangerous animal, Mike Zeke, and he claims to be hungrier than ever. Still in search of that victory.
Hungry for that first win, Jimmy, that's for sure. Up and over, Lucio DeVere reverses. Swing and a miss. Blocked by Direwolf. There's that double axe smash into the cover. Just a 2 count.
Real high stack on that cover, really covering the shoulders of Lucio DeVere.
Yeah,
Dire Wolf under the tutelage of Braden Elliott here. Could be the right move for the Dire Wolf here. Braden Elliott.
Oh, man. Looked like he's going for an Irish whip. It just blocked it. Hit him with a side Russian leg sweep.
I was going to say, Braden Elliott, a dog owner himself, he might be exactly what the Dire Wolf needs here.
Maybe.
Nice transition there as you said, the Irish whip into a side Russian leg sweep. There's a transition, a kick right to his wolf mask.
What did I say?
It's a Russian leg sweep. You said it right. Yeah, you're correct.
There we go. Direwolf with those chops. Malachi Gage in and immediately gets a chop for his wrongdoings. Reversal from Malachi Gage. Swing and a miss. Whoa! Good Lord!
Spiked him right on his head. Are you kidding me?
Referee check him, please. Jesus. Now Lucio DeVere's in. Big shot to Lucio. Direwolf firmly in control of this tag team matchup here. But he's got to pay attention. Malachi Gage is the legal man.
Malachi Gage for that German suplex.
Through the ropes. Down he goes.
Dire Wolf one step ahead of the main attraction here.
Firmly in control of both men right now. Whoa, look at that!
There's a cross body right onto the floor out here in front of us.
Wow.
Dire Wolf really putting it all on the line here.
Yep.
Great opportunity.
Malachi Gage. Now relying on referee John Williams. Wait a minute, Lucio DeVere, come on! Right here in front of us, Jimmy.
Lucio DeVere, the crafty veteran, never one to miss an opportunity like that.
Yeah.
Takes Dire Wolf small of his back right into the side of that ring. That's all steel beam on the side there, folks.
Yeah, man. No protection at the side The steel beam there, Jimmy.
Now they're going to run him to their end of the field and cut the ring off on Direwolf here, as they do.
Oh, big clothesline from Lucio, followed up by a big back elbow. Malachi Gage.
I just found out that this will be my opponents here on the 21st. Classic Rockers versus the Main Attraction.
Is this the first you're hearing about this?
I found it out just like Malachi Gage did.
Wow.
Perhaps I'm out of the loop or don't pay enough attention, but I think that could have been a match announcement there by DC Bentley.
DC Bentley with the second match announcement of the night here for February 21st. Certainly best seat in the house for you to scout your competition for February 21st, but you're no stranger to the special attraction, that's for sure, Jimmy.
No, absolutely not. I think over 20 years, I might have faced Lucio DeVere more than anyone else that I faced in some form or fashion, be it tag team or singles.
Oh, man! Double backbreaker.
Almost cruelty to animals there. Direwolf in a bad way. Deep 2 count.
Better call PETA.
Oh, almost a tag. Referee John Williams advising Braden Elliott to get both feet on the mat, or that tag will not count.
Yeah, Braden's ready to get in there, man. Malachi Gage just toying with Direwolf now.
They're smart to stay on him, because if they open up any opportunity for all, Direwolf is very creative, very crafty in his own right with pretty unorthodox offense. He could create space here and make that tag. He is not out of this.
You're right. He's got the dog in him, that's for sure.
He definitely has that dog in him. Oh, Malachi Gage hooks him up.
Oh, man, big back suplex.
Sheer drop. Nothing but back to board on that one.
Just a 2 count, says referee John Williams.
Let's go.
Champion trying to get the Direwolf back into this matchup. Wants the tag, ready to get in there and get his hands on Malachi Gage and Lucio DeVere. I keep talking about this grand plan, and somehow Braden Elliott's involved. I imagine that involves the Imagine Heavyweight Championship.
Big scoop slam here. Tag. Both men in. Oh, no. What do they got in mind here, Mike Zeke?
Oh, my goodness! Did you see the way Direwolf's head bounced off the mat, Jimmy?
Trying to put him right through the ring here.
Champion in.
That Ferris wheel style slam from the Main Attraction here. Direwolf grabbing the back of that head. He's gasping for air, man. He is hurting.
He looks a little worse for the wear, but you can't count him out, man. You cannot count Direwolf out. He may not have gotten his first victory here yet, man, but you can't count him out. Oh, my God. What a knife-edge chop from the Enigma. Lucio DeVere misses the clothesline. Double clothesline!
Man, Lucio DeVere might have took the worst of that one. Direwolf really hooking and driving Lucio down.
That last-ditch effort, putting everything he had left into that clothesline. Malachi Gage in, gets the tag, goes towards the champion, knocks him off the apron, and now pulling Direwolf back to his neutral corner.
Love it or hate it, that's the mark of a functioning tag team right there.
Goodness.
To seize control back.
He's got both shoulders down. Hey, Braden Elliott's in.
Braden Elliott back in the ring here.
Now the double team again with the referee's back turned.
Well, these two do not miss an opportunity to be sleazy. They do not miss an opportunity to cheat. These Main Attraction, man, what a functioning unit these two are.
I got to tell you, Lucio DeVere corrected me. I mentioned to him about all the cheating that they do, and he said, Mike Zeke, it's not cheating. It's called bending the rules. If you knew anything, you would know that. Verbatim.
Verbatim. All right. You know, father and son duo, they claim to be the greatest father and son duo in wrestling. What are some other father and son duos from wrestling here, Mike Zeke? The only one that comes to mind for me would be perhaps Stu and Bret Hart on that one episode of Stampede.
Yep, Stu and Bret Hart. I don't
perhaps
believe
Larry the Axe and Kurt Hennig, maybe?
Yep, Larry the Axe and Kurt.
Greg Gagne and Vern Gagne that one time?
Yes, they definitely tagged together. Looking for that devastating move again. Direwolf reverses. We got a double bulldog, Jimmy.
Chris Sands would have been proud of that. Big double bulldog. Direwolf looking to crawl looking to make that tag.
Can he
a
reach
wounded
it?
animal.
Can he reach the champion? He's so close, Jimmy. Kicks the special attraction on. There's a tag. Here comes the champion. Big clothesline.
There's that angry man's clothesline.
Oh, man. What an atomic drop from Braden Elliott.
Make that 2.
That's a reverse atomic drop.
Those Tennessee-style punches. Braden Elliott's got a few for Malachi Gage. If I know Braden, these elbows are going to be bionic.
Oh! There's 2 for you, baby.
Fireman's carry.
You know what's next?
Shades of Dominic DiNucci, who trained in this very dojo. Malachi Gage out onto his feet.
Swing and a miss. Big spear from the champion.
Cut him in half.
Lucio DeVere breaks up the count.
20-year veteran, the brawler. Don't count him out yet. Oh, inside knee.
Now just tossing Lucio DeVere to the outside.
Braden Elliott looking to end this match right here. Lucio DeVere on the floor.
Direwolf wants to tag.
Wouldn't this be a big feather in the cap of the Dire Wolf?
Hey, he's getting him set up. You know what's next. He's going for that wolf and splash, Jimmy. Hey, well, come on, Lucio DeVere.
Oh, what a bad fall he just took right on the side of his head.
Now the champion taking it to him. Oh, my God, what a lariat.
Lariat. That's going to be it, Mike Zeke.
Oh, man.
Your winners. Main attraction, Lucio DeVere and Malachi Gage.
By the seat of the pants, man. Unbelievable. I don't want to say they stole that victory, but certainly not the outcome that Direwolf or the champion were looking for.
Great showing for both men.
100%.
I'm sorry, buddy. I don't think I was the right guy this week.